Hello again. Welcome to this introductory video about the interpersonal mode of communication. After watching this video, you will be able to define what is the interpersonal mode of communication, identify examples of the interpersonal mode, design in-class activities that foster the interpersonal mode. Remember Professor Martinez's class? Now students are having a conversation about the video they watched and are sharing their opinions with their classmates. When students engage in conversations in the target language that are realistic and spontaneous, in other words, not rehearsed or memorized, they are practicing the interpersonal mode of communication. According to the Ohio Department of Education, the interpersonal mode refers to a conversation between two or more people. In an interpersonal task, learners exchange information, negotiate meaning, ask and answer questions, meet basic needs and express, react to and support feelings, emotions, and opinions. This exchange of information takes place spontaneously without a script. The interaction should be either face-to-face, telephonic, or a video call. It may also include reading and writing text messages, social media comments, and exchanging personal letters. The Ohio Department of Education also clarifies what is and is not interpersonal communication. Interpersonal communication is a two-way, spontaneous interaction, monitoring your partner's comprehension, following up, reacting, and maintaining the conversation, indicating interest through body language and eye contact, focusing on the message and asking for clarification if needed. Interpersonal communication is not a memorized dialogue or one person asking all the questions, strict turn-taking, or ignoring your partner's comprehension, ignoring your partner in order to say something, or giving up if you don't understand. Got it? Let's see. Choose the option that best illustrates what is an effective interpersonal communication interaction. Option A. Sarah and Anna are having a conversation in the ESL class that goes like this. Hi Anna, do you like sports? Yes, I do. Do you like basketball? No, I don't. Do you like football? Yes, I do. Option B. Now the conversation goes like this. Hi Sarah, do you like sports? Yes, I do. Really? Me too. What's your favorite sport? I like football. How about you? I prefer basketball, but I like football too. If you chose B, you are right. Besides being a two-way, spontaneous interaction, option B illustrates that both participants are paying attention, understanding, reacting, and maintaining the conversation. You can assess students' communication in their interpersonal mode by noticing the following descriptors: comprehensibility, quality of communication, and interculturality, or cultural awareness. Let's see each one separately. Comprehensibility. Was the student understood? Comprehensibility is the learner's ability to be understood by a sympathetic speaker, for example, a teacher or someone accustomed to dealing with language learners. Contributing factors include vocabulary, language control, pronunciation, and fluency. Quality of communication, or how well did the student convey the message. This includes meeting the communicative goal. Text type. This refers to if the student is using just memorized phrases, simple sentences, or compound sentences, or a series of sentences. Maintaining the conversation with strategies for negotiating meaning in the face of a breakdown of communication. Interculturality, or cultural awareness, responds to: did the students show intercultural understanding? By demonstrating knowledge of cultural products, practices, and perspectives, and culturally appropriate language and behavior. Some recommendations for in-class activities that foster the interpersonal mode are: practice every day in class. Design activities where they can practice familiar topics for short periods of time. Use role plays with realistic situations that relate to students' lives. Teach authentic interjections for reacting, like, "That's cool, really? Okay." Allow students to practice the same conversation several times with different partners. Walk around the classroom and listen to the conversations, but avoid correcting every single error. Instead, encourage students to take risks. For assessing this mode, focus on whether or not communication was achieved and not on grammatical accuracy. Also, remember to consider the proficiency benchmark established for your students. For example, the novice benchmark for the interpersonal mode is: students can communicate in spontaneous, spoken, written, or signed conversations on both very familiar and everyday topics using a variety of practiced or memorized words, phrases, simple sentences, and questions. Remember, the interpersonal mode is a two-way communication that involves speaking and listening in a conversation, reading and writing text messages, or messages on social media, or exchanging personal letters. Finally, don't forget that you must take into account the proficiency benchmark expected for your students in order to design appropriate in-class activities that foster this mode. Now that you have reviewed all this information, can you design your own interpersonal mode in-class activity? I hope so. Make sure you complete the activities for the interpersonal mode after watching this video. Thanks for watching!